Appropriation of self-image is the topic of this slideshow. So what do I mean by appropriation of self-image? Self-image, for what I'm going to be discussing, is about the outer appearance of yourself, not how you view yourself. So appropriation of self-image is to take elements of other people's image and apply it to yourself. So this idea was sparked by the theory that identity is based on the perception of others. This other is media, because it has become the standard by which we compare and base ourselves on. Even though we'd like to think of ourselves as individuals, our look, style, and personality are all set by the media. Are we really just copies of ideals of what the media has fabricated as the model human being? Or are we really individuals? Or is our image the appropriation of celebrities, and we're just mass-produced replicas like Warhol's Marilyn Monroe? Hopefully by the end of the slideshow, you'll have some questions and answers for what self-image means to you. Three major topics of appropriation of self-image I'm going to talk about is 1. Clothing, 2. Labels, 3. Celebrities/media, clothing meaning any items that you wear, labels meaning names that you give people, and celebrities include all stars from movies to singers. Clothing is a form of appropriation that we can't escape, because any type of clothing that we have is mass-produced and sold everywhere. Nothing is original. Our look or style we've created can be the same as the person 2 blocks down the road. Everyone has to buy these clothing because they are the only things being sold, and it's inefficient to make our own clothes. So this mass production eliminates any kind of individualism that anyone tries to attempt. Part of our image is limited to what clothing is being sold. Everyone is forced to unify, like these pictures here. From same dresses to t-shirts, hats, even the same Halloween costume. Also, many of these clothings are based on what the celebrities wear, because it's fashionable. Stores won't sell something that isn't fashionable because they won't make any money. So all the clothes are appropriated to the celebrity image. As you can see in the slide, the celebrity image, and right underneath is a way to mimic her outfit, and they even emphasize the low cost. Some might argue that the designer clothings are originals because there's only 1 or 2 of the items, and that makes the people who own them an individual. But regardless, they aren't, because these designer clothings are made to be trendy, and the trend is based on media who set the standards. So even wearing designer clothing, your self-image is an appropriation of an image that the media has fabricated as trendy. Below are more images of clothing based on the celebrities. Here you can see Christina Aguilera, Madonna, and Beyoncé's. Both dresses based on Christina Aguilera and Beyoncé's are similar if not exact copies. As you can see, much of our clothing and our self-image are based on celebrities. The second factors are labels. What do you think when you see these pictures? I'll give you a few seconds to look at them, and in the next slide, the pictures will be accompanied by their labels. So are these the labels that you've placed on these people? Nerd? Jock? Girl next door? Rocker? Well, it's because of these labels that we've created for certain types of people. Everyone is restricted and forced into these models. There isn't a label that someone can't fit into. Even if you reject the clothes and trends, a label can still fit you, and it's reject. And with that, someone has labeled you, and your self-image has been appropriated by the label media has created. How media creates these labels are by generalizing and grouping these traits, then linking the labels and the traits together. These types of people are so generalized that everyone with any of the traits in a label can fit into that category. Here are some stereotypical versions of types of people: diva, popular kid, librarian, nice guy. And if you recognize the labels with pictures before this slide, then the media has worked. Self-image is no longer ours, but the product of society and media. You really can't escape. Even if we don't try to fit in or be like the celebrities, the labels define our self-image and steals away any attempt of individualism. Our lives are completely centered around celebrities. It's on the internet, on TV, in magazines, music. There isn't a place where celebrities aren't. You have Arnold Schwarzenegger in politics, Bono supporting causes, Wilmer Valderrama is in a child's cartoon called Handy Mandy. Celebrities are everywhere. And because media has made them the main mode of advertisement and promoted them as the epiphany of privilege, wealth, and beauty, many people look up to them and strive to be like them. You might be shaking your heads refusing to believe this, but everyone in some way appropriates their image in hopes to be accepted, loved, or to gain wealth and fame like they have. And to function in our society, we have to appropriate our self-image so that we can be accepted. And even if you don't try to appropriate, the clothes and labels will appropriate for you. So you'll be assimilated into the media system even if you want to or not. Also, we don't have a choice because we are bombarded by the images of celebrities. And growing up with no other models for our self-image, they become our only source, and we are forced to appropriate their image. So celebrities restrict our self-image. Also, studies have shown that we are being brainwashed and being mass cultivated by the media into mindless robots. Here is a scientific graph. On the x-axis, percentage of media exposure. Media exposure including television, and books. And on the y-axis, the length of time people are exposed. As you can see, the longer and higher the percentage of media exposure, the higher and faster you will turn into a mindless consumer robot. So we're at the end of the slideshow. Hopefully I have shocked, informed, and brainwashed you with my mass production machine called PowerPoint. But seriously, I do hope that in some way this PowerPoint created some thought and answered and created questions about your own identity and self-image. Thank you for watching.